Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Mike Johnson just got devastating career news as Speaker of the House, and this is going to sting. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Speaker Mike Johnson helped pass a more than $1 trillion omnibus in the House because, well, his hands were kind of tied. He's down to now 2 votes, and it'll be 1 vote in a couple of weeks when Gallagher retires. He doesn't have a lot of wiggle room here for what he can do. However, when you think about the things Nancy Pelosi did with a 2-vote majority, you wonder why Republican speakers can't do the same. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying this is pink slip worthy. The fact that he did this, passed this omnibus, is good enough to get him fired as Speaker. And she's presented a resolution to do exactly that. I fear, if successful, we could have Speaker Hakeem Jeffries rise from the ashes of this and not a Republican speaker. I think we got to stick with Johnson until after the election. That's my opinion. I want to know yours, and I want you to listen to what Marjorie Taylor Greene says to that exact question here. Again, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Congresswoman, you are making a strong, principled argument, and so I hear you on that. Let me ask you about the politics of this, because the criticism here is that if a motion of vacate ever came, that you could have Democrats all voting for Hakeem Jeffries, and you've got some rhinos, lots of them, and maybe at least a handful. If they side with Democrats, you have Hakeem Jeffries as Speaker of the House. That's the danger.
Want to know something? That is the twist and the spin that everyone is trying to throw out at me on this. But let me tell you, it's a math. Yeah. This is simple math. The more Republicans like Mike Gallagher that resign and leave early, guess what? That means we have less Republicans in the House. So every time a Mike Gallagher or a Ken Buck leaves early, that brings our numbers down and brings us dangerously closer to being in the minority. It's not Marjorie Taylor Greene that is saying the inconvenient truth and forcing everyone to wake up and realize Republican voters are done with us doing this kind of crap that we did last week. And they are fed up with speakers of the House and Republicans that go out and campaign and make all these promises and then turn around and stab their voters in the back. Because that's what Mike Johnson did on Friday, and that's what he led our conference to do on Friday. I am not going to be responsible for Hakeem Jeffries being Speaker of the House. I am not going to be responsible for a Democrat majority taking over our Republican majority. That lies squarely on the shoulders of these Republicans that are leaving early because they don't have the intestinal fortitude to handle the real fight and the responsibility that comes with leadership at the end of our republic when our country is nearly destroyed and when our Constitution is being rammed through a paper shredder. So no one is going to blame that on me. David, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. I will be so careful and responsible with this. You want to know why? I care about our majority. I am one of the few Republican members in the House that has actually paid all of my dues to the NRCC. And I did that because I want the majority. And I want the majority next Congress, and I will fight for it. But I am not going to be silly, nilly-willy, or be irresponsible with this motion to vacate. I will bring it to a floor at a time that I think is needed or responsible or a good time to do it. But this is a pink slip. Johnson is on notice, and our conference needs a new Speaker of the House.